My dudes, we now have confirmation on who is going to be on the banner for Zhu Yuan in Zenless Zone Zero. And I'm pretty on the fence about this banner. I have my reasons for summoning, but I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if this really is a should summon or if you should just wait for, version 1.1. So today, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about if you should summon for Zhu Yuan, if you feel like you're going to need her, so on and so forth. So before we get into that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Zenless Zone Zero video comes out. And of course, leave a comment about what you think about today's video. And don't forget to check out the ever wonderful, awesome gamer subs. Use code TYSTRIP for 10% off. Do y'all like Shy Lily? I have a lot of Shy Lily merch, especially from gamer subs. Yeah, I'm a giant fanboy. No, but I do have a lot of stuff from gamer subs. I think you should too. Make sure to use code TYSTRIP for 10% off. We do have an awesome sale happening this week on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, where it's Christmas in July. 2 new creator flavors and a bunch of awesome goodies are right around the corner. So make sure you tune in for that. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and talk about this. First things first, let's talk about the issue that I have with this graphic right here. So if you have been a gacha fan, right, or have been a part of the gachaverse when it comes to the action adventure side, so like Genshin, Honkai, Wuthering Waves, all that good stuff, you will notice normally that they will put the side characters that have boosted rates on these banners. Now, for me, I think that that is a must. I think you absolutely should be doing that as a company for a gacha. They did not do that here. And that's a gripe for me. I hate it. But if you click on it, you know the two that are going to be there. As you can see right here, we have Agent Nicole for support and our defense agent, Benjamin Boy. That's my boy right there. So let's go ahead and first talk about Nicole. Now, Nicole, I think, is actually a pretty dang good unit. If we actually look, I'm going to pull up the tier list really quick as well. If we actually look, Nicole is tier 1, so not bad. If you look at these types of tier lists, you see like people like Billy's over at the end. Oh, this is for, I think, Shinya. Yeah, Shinya defense, so never mind. My apologies. So Shinya defense, not too bad, but Nicole is right there for Shinya defense, so not a big deal, right? So if you're looking to get a decent unit, Nicole's a good one. The problem is that she's free to play. You get her literally within the first 30 minutes of playing the game. So there's no point in getting her as a new character because it's not. But I will say that she does have some decent, I don't know if we call them eidolons, they're the mindscapes, right? So if you get the M1, damage in the anomaly buildup inflicted by Nicole's EX special attack increased by 60%. And that special attack itself is like a gravity chamber that pulls everybody in. Like, doesn't pull everybody within the map, obviously, but if they're within a certain distance, Nicole's going to be able to pull them in. Think of it in the Hoyoverse terms of Genshin Impact. Think of it like a Venti, except a little less pull, in my personal opinion. But it's still really good, especially for a 4-star unit. So, I think Nicole overall is just solid as a free-to-play unit. So, Nicole definitely gets kind of it's like a diagonal up. It's good, but of course, if you're just wanting new characters, you're not going to get that with Nicole. Speaking of getting new characters or not new characters, let's talk about Ben. Ben is an absolute awesome defense unit. Obviously, you use his special. He's able to kind of take a stance. He takes reduced damage and then can counter with a good amount of damage, right? And he's pretty decent. He is a fire defense character. Now, outside of probably the furry community absolutely loving him and Lycaon, I think he's still a really decent unit to have. But herein lies the problem when it comes to Ben, right? Ben is free to play too. If you complete a certain part of Chapter 2, you get Ben for free. So there's no point in summoning for extra copies. What are you going to go for? The Mindscapes. That's right. M1. When successfully blocking an enemy with Ben's special attack or EX special attack, the damage dealt by the blocked enemy is reduced by another 30% or 30% for 15 seconds. And 30% is huge, mind you, especially in this game. His M2, when successfully triggering a block counter during Ben's special attack, inflict an additional 300% of Ben's defense as damage. Now, what's really cool again about Ben is that he scales off of defense. So if you're going for those records that scale on defense, or you're just like, oh, I don't know what to do with them, There you go. You got a way to boost up Ben's defense. Just make sure it's on set, right? But he has a lot of perks in regards to his defensive capabilities. I think that he's really good. Now, on the tier list, from what I'm seeing, they got him ranked at T2. Now, I haven't done a lot of Shinya defense yet, so I can't say yay or nay. But if you're a casual player, he's a decent unit to have on your team. So going for the Mindscapes is probably a good thing for him. So Ben kind of gets the same thing. It's a diagonal up. You get him for free, but if you want extra Eidolons, it's good. Let's talk about Zhu Yuan, because I haven't really done that much studying of her. And I'll tell you why here in a second, because I'm going to summon for her. And it's not to say that she's really, really good, but let's go ahead and dive into her abilities. She is an attack mold ether unit, so she's a DPS for ether. So if you're going for like mono teams, like in the sense of elements, you know, she could work with Nicole, which is fantastic. So she can increase her damage by 20% off of her special ammunitions. Her skills is really hard to read, but she can do physical and ether damage when 4th or 5th hits strike an enemy. Obtain 1 enhanced soft shell. A max of 1 can be obtained per activation of the basic attack. So this is her basic attack stuff right here. And she's able to do a decent amount of damage off of it from what I'm looking at. But what's really cool... Oh, wait. They have it weird like this. I want to look at her special really quick before we get into the Mindscapes, okay? Shoots ether buckshots that deal ether damage that can be repeated 3 times by rapidly pressing your attack button. And then your EX special attack full barrage. With enough energy, press the power button to activate, or power button, attack button. Shoots a series of ether buckshots that explode and deal massive ether damage. Upon activation, gets 3 enhanced soft shells. So those soft shells that we were talking about in the actual basic attack, pretty pog, am I right? So she definitely has some good options here. And then when we go into her Mindscapes, usually for me, I don't suggest anybody go for the high rarity Mindscapes. The only reason why I say that is because it's a very, very costly thing. A lot of players put a lot of money into a game to just try and get as like this M6 or an E6 or a C6 or anything like that, right? I truly think that the best casual experience is just going for the 0 and being done with it. So if you are going to summon for Zhu Yuan, don't go for the Mindscapes. But if you do, if you wail out and you go for M6 Zhu Yuan, right? When Zhu Yuan consumes a total of 12 enhanced soft shells, she receives an ether afterglow effect, and the energy cost of the next EX special attack is reduced by 30. That's a little weird. Sorry about that. Launching a special attack will consume ether afterglow and shoot an additional 4-bullet ether buckshot. Each extra buckshot damage equals to 220% of Zhu Yuan's attack. Oh, the energy cost of the next EX special is reduced by 30. Okay. I was reading that completely wrong. I'm very tired. I just got back from work. But yeah, Zhu Yuan seems okay. I don't think she's going to be breaking a lot of records, or I could be wrong. Like, I'm going to test her myself. But the main reason why I'm summoning for her... Yeah. No, shout out to Legions Gaming for that tweet. But if you are a casual player, right, should you summon on this banner? I don't think so. And the only reason why I say that is because we have a lot of really good units coming in version 1.1. We got Jane Doe, which seems really, really good. Or at least that's what I'm kind of understanding, is that she's going to be very good. And I'm kind of excited for her. Now, I'm also excited for the future of Zenless Zone Zero, because I do think that this game has a lot of potential to push and push and push and get some really, really like big numbers in regards to sales and all that. I don't know if it's going to be right now, but it has a lot of potential. So in my opinion, if you are wanting to waste your currency, do not summon for Zhu Yuan. Wait until probably Jane Doe in the next update. If you are going to summon anyway because you're a coomer like me, good luck. So anyways, y'all, let me know how your polls go if you do summon for Zhu Yuan. And that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next episode. Please take care and be safe.